Excellent. So let's start. So for the first part, good evening once more. Let's take a look at the market overview for the week for September 8th to 12th. That's what we'll be looking at. So I'm going to share my screen right now. So we'll be looking firstly at the fundamental. We'll be looking firstly at the fundamental news coming up. That's what we'll be looking at firstly. So for this week, it seems we don't have a lot of high impact news, but we're picking most of our impact news from Forex Factory, even if there are other websites that likely high impact news. So for Monday and Tuesday, there is no news. There's no high impact news. Not like there is no news. There's no high impact news. And for me, I like when there's no impact news, but technically it means we'll be anticipating just technical moves, purely technical moves, which is even more interesting and opportunity to make money. But looking at Wednesday, they have news for the dollar core PPI. Okay, but I think the main party is going to be on Thursday. The Euro Central Bank, the Eurozone will be releasing their interest rates. It's expected to come out, the previous was 2.15%. It's expected to, the forecast is expected to remain constant at 2.15. So if that happens, the trajectory for Euro remains constant. And like I earlier said, under the outlook, the Euro economy is growing steadily. So that's good and will support the buy for the Euro. Okay, then we have the dollar, which is the core CPI, which is a major determinant for interest for inflation and interest rates. So they were expecting for the core CPI, we're expecting an increase 0.2 to 0.3. If that happens, dollar will gain some traction, a little bit of strength. But if we want to look at the year CPI over year coming out negative from 2 point, also we're also looking at an increase. But if this comes out negative, it means dollar is going to lose a lot of strength, and that will be very bad for the dollar. I might be seeing more buys on gold and Euro USD on this day. But if reverse is the case, Euro remains constant and dollar comes up positive, we'll be seeing a major sell-off on Euro USD. Then on Friday, we have the GDP for the pound. Okay, so that's also very important news. And we are forecasting previous 0.4%, forecasting a drop very quickly. So if that happens, we'll be seeing a sell-off on the pound. And later during the afternoon, we have the dollar consumer sentiment. Okay. For those just joining us, welcome to the call. Rita, welcome to the call. Oganega guys already on the call, so welcome. If you have any question, please, while I'm speaking, you can ask. While you also get ready your possible pair you'll be taking a look at. So the first pair, let me quickly share my chart. So the first pair we'll be looking at, I'm going to start. Personally, I prefer trading the dollar pairs. Okay, I love trading the dollar pairs. So these are daily charts on AUD/USD, and I can state, looking at it from H4, that even though the market has been in a range, this is a downtrend. So because this is a downtrend, I'll be expecting when the market opens, I'll be expecting a pullback to this zone before the buy happens, before the sell. So I'm anticipating a sell-off. Okay, but I'll need to see a good shift candle before that happens, possibly a good divergence on a lower time frame. Same things applicable for GDP USD. The market has also been on a downtrend, looking at it from this past 4 weeks. So I'm looking at 4 weeks backward, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll also be expecting if we can break below 1.35, so around 1.348. Yes, around 1.348. I'll be looking at a sell continuation for GU. While for AUD USD, if you want to pick an exact figure, I'll be looking at the buy limit around 0.657. That's what I am looking at, the pullback to occur. Then for Euro USD, I'm also anticipating a sell, but I also want to pull back to maybe around 1.75. Then a break below 1. Once it hits back to 1.175, a break below 1.73 would give us a good sell continuation, considering the fact that the market is also in a downtrend. Okay. Then after Euro USD, okay, I'm actually not seeing a clear-cut direction on USD card. Looking at the charts, it's a little dicey, so I'm expecting an uptrend continuation to 1.4, but it's not among my outlook for the week. I think if you look at NZD/USD2, it's actually clearly a downtrend. So I'll be expecting a pullback, a break below, any break below 0.5878, or let's say 0.588, we'll be expecting more downtrend to the downside, more push to the downside around this key level 0.575. Okay, 0.575. James, welcome to the call. Like I said, what we've done, we just looked at the high impact news. The most important day for the high impact news for this week is on Thursday, and we are open for dollar strength that day, so we're expecting a little bit of dollar strength if the inflation data comes out and the CPI comes out positive. They also said that once I finish my own outlook, if you have any paying question that I did not mention and you want to talk about, just simply raise your hand, speak, and we'll take a look at it together. Okay, so I'm also looking at gold. Gold is just created, looking at it from the weekly charts, gold just created a new all-time high. Okay, a new all-time high around 3,600. Left for me, I'll be expecting a pullback on Monday and Tuesday, strong pullback. Considering this trend line here, the market has deviated a lot from the pullback. So I want to see a little sell-off. I don't know if that sell-off will get to 3,500, but it's important that we wait for a good shift candle and divergence on a lower time frame. Okay, but at least it should pull back to 3,530 before the buy continue. Overall, remember that dollar is weak. Generally, the Fed is expecting the Feds to have a rate cut. We're expecting the Fed to have a rate cut. And if that happens, that will weaken the dollar, not just the rate cut in this year and early next year. That anticipation alone is enough to make the dollar weak. And we're also looking at, unless there's going to be any political intervention by the president, that's what will make the dollar weak, strengthen and not make gold to get all the way to 4,000. But that is the general outlook. And I think the next pair after gold is I'm anticipating a sell on S&P 500, and yeah, it just hits also an all-time high around 6,500. Okay, yeah, that's the level. So I want to pull back. I want to pull back above 6,500. Actually, I want a good pullback to around 6,520 before I sell back all the way to 6,350. Okay, for me, this is still generally an uptrend, but after a break of structure, I think we should have a pullback before we have our uptrend continuation. Then next on my list is USDCHF. USDCHF just broke a very key level 0.8, and I think the market should do a pullback. Looking at it from the daily time frame, this is still around a very key support zone. 0.8 is a very key support level, and a break above 0.8 will allow the market to, if the market can just a little pullback, break above 0.8, yeah, we can buy back to 0.815. Then we have US 30. US 32, same with S&P 500. I'm also, market's around an all-time high. So I'm also anticipating a little pullback and a sell. Now for Monday and Tuesday, the markets might be a little bit ranging. So remember, the main action is going to be on Thursday. And all the updates will be sent to the community channel. Then third on my list, next on my list is USDJPY. Okay, so USDJPY is also around the rising channel. So I'll be expecting a pullback and a little bit of a retest. So I want to pull back to around 1.46, 1.47, then buy back to around 149. Okay, that's my outlook for USDJPY. But I'll still need a few confirmation. Then I have Euro card. So the beauty is a lot of opportunities in the market for this week. Euro card, for instance, is testing a very key level, a very strong key level, 1.625. So a little pullback, a retest to that zone, and a break below this last liquidity sweep, we'll be seeing the market crashing down back to 160 or even beyond. So watch out for that. Watch out for Euro card. Then last week we were buying GBP card. Yeah. So I think it has, well, I'll take profits around 0.875. So join the market around here. If you're in the group, you'll see the call. So we are anticipating a possible retest of 1.875. Then we see a sell to 1.89. It's 1.85. Then we also have AUD card. Yeah, AUD card. AUD card is clearly also around the channel. So if the market can just go to hit this channel and we see our shift candle, we can sell back to 0.9, but it's not among the best pairs. Then the last indices, yeah, I think I'm also looking at JPY. This is clearly an uptrend. So I'm also looking at it from H4. This is an uptrend. So we want a little pullback, just a little pullback, and we'll be seeing an uptrend breaking this previous high. As long as this low is not broken, we'll be seeing a buy to the upside. And last but not the least, on my list is Gemini 40. So I'm actually anticipating a buy too. I'm anticipating a strong buy on Gemini 40. Overall, the market has been an uptrend. So, and it's been ranging around this zone. So I'm capitalizing on this range zone to take my buy. Okay, so that's it from me overall. And so one after the other, luckily we are not much on the call. So if you have any pay question, or if you have any question from all I've done, you can simply raise it. Yeah, good evening, James. Welcome to the call. Okay, go ahead.
Can you help me to look on Aussie USD, sir?
Yes, that was the first pair I mentioned since you came in late. Okay, Aussie USD was the first on our look. I'm saying I'm anticipating a sell. And for that sell to happen, I want to pull back to, I think, to be more precise, the fair value gap. You see where I marked? Okay, that is where I'm anticipating a pullback to, or better still, a deeper pullback. So look at what I'm anticipating. This is a channel. I'm using Andrew's pitchfork. I used Andrew's pitchfork to draw that channel on D1. The market has been in that range. So it's around more like on H4. It's around, it just broke the structure, but it's around this let's just say order block, okay, on H4. So if it can come back and tap into that order block on H1, just go and tap into this. As long as AUD breaks above here and comes back below here, I just want it to break above it. So even though it buys all the way to this joint, it doesn't matter. As long as a little break and breaks down below here, I will sell Aussie USD. Take my stop loss and maybe take one ratio 280 pips or 120 pips as the case may be. So AUD, Aussie USD was the first pair we took a look at. Okay, so are you okay with that, James? What's your own outlook? I said if you want to mention a pair, you tell us what you're anticipating. So what are you looking at?
I'm still analyzing it, but since you said is a sell, I will wait till it get there and wait for price action before selling.
So what are you planning to do? Are you planning to buy?
I just want to check the chart, honestly. I have been busy,
Okay.
but I always believe in your analysis.
Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for that. So you've been making a lot of
You're
money,
welcome.
isn't it?
I've been
You've
doing
been
my
making a lot
best,
of money.
sir.
Ah, that's not good enough. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So any other person? Okay, Gaga, what are you looking at? Daniel, do you have any pair in mind? Okay, good. Okay, Gaga, go ahead.
I'm just coming. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm I'm just entering into currency pairs now. I have not been trading currency pair. I only trade synthetic.
Okay. Okay.
So
For me, if you
everything
ask
looks
me,
like
synthetic is good, but I feel Forex is more systematic and organized. Okay, because we
yes,
have
yes, yes,
economic indicators that we can use to back up our technical analysis. You
yes,
understand?
yes, yes,
Like if
yes,
GU and EU keeps buying now, on Thursday the dollar comes out positive, I am sure EU and GU is going to sell. Do you understand?
yeah,
So that just like on Tuesday I posted GU for a buy, and on Friday it's been ranging, although it was in profit before the news. Immediately the news came out negative against the dollar, GU just flew up to hit the take profit we
yeah,
posted on the book. You understand? That is the
yeah,
beauty
yeah,
about Forex.
yeah. That is what I'm trying to to understand. The news and
Like
everything.
this.
Ah,
But are you registered already because I'm funded?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. That means you've been making money now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank God.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, Daniel. Daniel, is your turn. So what are you looking at, Daniel? Daniel Jato. Go ahead. Okay, we can't hear you, so speak up. Check your mic, please. We still can't hear you, Daniel. Okay, while Daniel is battling, um, Elias, you can unmute yourself. What are you looking at this week? Daniel, we're still not hearing you. I know you are trying to speak.
Yeah, my network is fluctuating.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I've never checked the chart today. Honestly, I've never checked the chart
Okay,
today. Yeah.
it's actually good to check the chart on Sunday. It helps you and check your general outlook for the week. It prepares you for what's going to come. Welcome, Junior, to the call. Junior, welcome to the call. Although you're late, we're almost rounding up. The call is recorded. I'll send a link to the group. Okay. But I think I'm also streaming this live on YouTube. Okay, so if we okay, good. So you can actually go back to my YouTube channel and watch this. Thank you. Okay, that's a question.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, I'm just, keen into this analysis for the first time. And I
Okay.
actually want to familiarize myself with it because it gives
Okay.
me an insight to what actually is going to happen within the week, which is very, very
Yes,
important.
it does. Yes,
A
it
tool
does. It does.
for a profitable trading. So that is
Yeah.
what I just want to say. And I wish to
Yeah,
keep following
okay.
like this.
Okay, we're gonna be doing this every Friday. We're gonna be doing this every Friday. Every Sunday by 7 p.m. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
just ensure yourself you can invite your friends. And
Okay.
what I just did was to make sure it's streamed on YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch on my channel.
It's okay, sir. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. I appreciate.
Okay.
In
All right.
fact,
Welcome.
the little attendance I made now, I gained a lot of things already. Thank you very much,
You're
sir.
welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, at this junction, I think that will take us to the end of the call, and see you guys next week. Although we're going to be doing a live trading on Thursday for the CPI news before the news. So we'll redo the analysis and see if we have beautiful opportunities that those that joined the last call for this NFP actually made money. We actually placed pending orders for sell on S&P 500 and US 30, as long as NAS 100, and it actually picked that order and made a lot of profit. So see you guys on Thursday, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, profitable week ahead. Thank you very much. Bye for now.